Hey, bar passer. Jennifer Duclair, the bar exam mentor. I'm here to share with you a message as you are approaching the bar exam. Right now, it's about a week before the July bar exam here, and the message that I have for you is one that will uplift you right now, and it's also one that is timeless. So, if you're not watching in the year that it was published, that's okay because this message is across the board. There are a lot of different reasons why someone might be feeling anxious as they're approaching the exam. I want to share with you the simple truth that as of right now, you are about to walk through a doorway to a new and different life. And there's a part of you that knows that we are entering uncharted territory. You may have taken the bar exam before. You may have taken the bar exam in another jurisdiction and passed. Nevertheless, you're feeling a little anxious, maybe doubtful of your memory, maybe doubtful of your skill or your ability to pass. Or you're just feeling nervous, but you know logically there's no real reason or foundation for that nervousness. I want to encourage you to kind of step outside of yourself a little bit. Look at you, the person who is going through the motions, studying for the bar, getting ready to travel, or wherever it is that you're going to take the bar exam, and acknowledge that there's this part of you that's about to welcome change. And whether this change is a good thing, for example, finally stepping into your law career, or whether it's a bad thing. For example, I've heard some people describe it as making themselves a bigger target, right? When they step onto a bigger platform of being an attorney. Or maybe they've said things like exposing themselves to criticism or more feedback about how they're not enough, or maybe the color of their skin, their gender, their sexual orientation. Maybe there's a part of you saying, I am entering into a realm where I'm starting over at the bottom again. I'm not the big fish in the pond. I'm going to a sea now. There's a part of you that is acknowledging all those little maybe fears, maybe unknowns. Maybe there's a part of you that knows that in order for you to make it on the other side, you'll have to act differently from how you've acted thus far. And it's not quite making peace with you embracing another set of characteristics or switching up your life strategies in order to succeed as an attorney or whatever else you'll be doing on the other side. But this is the same thing when you're looking at any sort of change that you wish to undergo. Getting engaged to be married, you're opening the world to a whole you're opening the door to a whole world of unknowns. You will definitely have to be a different person as a married person than you were as you were single. And a lot of people say, I don't want to lose myself or my identity, not realizing that you're not losing anything. You're choosing to shift and change into a new identity. You're gaining something new. So if you're approaching the bar exam and feeling anxious about it, there may very well be a part of you that is simply pumping the brakes because it's about to open the door for a brand new world. That world may have a little bit of scariness to it, some factors that you haven't worked out yet, or it may simply be just it's unknown. You don't know what you're going to have to deal with and be up against there. Right? I encourage you to give your inner self a moment to voice its fears and complaints and concerns, just so that you can be cognizant of what those fears are. Because I promise you, once you openly acknowledge what the fears are, you can actually rationally decide that there is a solution to those things. And we will investigate those solutions after we're done with this bar exam. So maybe it's fear of incompetence. Yeah, I'm going to pass this bar exam, but I don't have any skills to actually apply in the legal world. So even if I get hired, which is another hurdle, I'm probably just going to embarrass myself and get fired anyway. Well, there's a solution to that. Okay. Well, what about actually getting hired? And I'm not sure what to even go for and if someone will even hire me, and how will I find a mentor that will make sure that I don't screw things up? Well, there's a solution for that, and it can all be investigated on the other side. So, if you've been feeling out of sorts, but not able to pinpoint to exact study material or practice scores or some concrete evidence of being unprepared, chances are you're feeling those jitters, that rising tension that's naturally occurring as you move towards the transformation, the open door of going into a different world. There's a natural rising of tension, and then walking through that door causes a burst, right? It bursts open and releases the tension because you've walked through the door, you've actually done it, you've welcomed in your new future. Some of you at this point may be tempted to dissolve the tension by postponing your exam. And I urge you not to do that, because one way or another, you're going to have to face that tension. You will. So do what's necessary to soothe yourself while you walk through this valley, because the only way to the other side of it is to walk through. Now, some may be thinking, well, what if I pass or what if I fail? This is an emotional situation, completely separate from your academic situation. The emotions of walking through this, knowing that I may very well pass. What if I pass? Ask yourself that question and see what answers come back. See what fears rise up. See what your real concerns are. Ask yourself that question. What if I pass? And as those answers come up, hear them. Maybe even write them down in your journal. All the questions, fears, concerns, subsequent steps that come up once you've asked yourself, what if I pass? This is what you get to wrap your brain around, give yourself peace about, so that you can give yourself permission to pass. I love it when you comment below, interact with each other in the comments, support each other as we approach this time. It's a critical time for a lot of us, and we can use all the love and encouraging words that there are to give. So, if you've reached that place in your heart where you feel like you can lend some encouragement, I invite you to comment down below and share this video with somebody else who may need a different way of looking at the rising tension, anxiety, or fears that are coming up as we approach the bar exam, right? Maybe this video will enlighten them to viewing it through a different lens and perhaps give them some relief from what they're feeling. If you're watching this and it's the week before or earlier to the bar exam, usually on the Sunday before the bar, we have a pre-bar calming circle. It's free. It's open to the bar exam community. If you're taking this coming bar exam, the Sunday night before the exam, we have a calming circle. You can find information about it on the website, and I'll also see if I can link it below. You can register for this one, or you can register for the wait list to be notified for the one that's coming with the next bar exam. We do it every cycle, and I also encourage you to invite your bar taker friends to participate with you in this calming hour where I'll give you a little bit of information to help soothe those fears, and then we'll do a short meditation together that will empower you, give you the answers that you need, and calm you and ground you so that you walk into your bar exam testing site very solid come Tuesday. That's what I have for you. Thank you for being with me on this YouTube journey, and I hope that you will like, subscribe, turn on the notification settings. I'll be coming back with more encouragement for you so that you can coast as much as possible through this bar exam time. Bye for now.